it's Wrestle Hero Figs. We got some Ultimate Edition. We have some Elite 4-packs. We're going to get into the whole cream of the crop because this morning, that's what we had to do, you guys. We had to hop out of bed. We had to split that freaking frozen bagel open. And how do we do it? Well, this is exactly how it went down, man. Shout out to Chick Foley. She had posted this. Now, obviously, as you guys can see, there are some figures right here that have been seen that will actually be coming out here with the upcoming right alongside with Steve Austin. But I really like this piece, man. I really had to share it with you guys. I'll show you the actual real deal in just a sec. But yes, all three of them. We got the British Bulldog, Bret the Hitman Hart, and the Nature Boy. Woo! All right, Hero Figs, get out of here. Stop blabbering and running your mouth about figs that haven't come to be. And show them what the most electrifying, man, not just in real form, but I'm talking about the Figgy Lifers, right? You try picking up that very first UE that was released for The Rock. Dude, you can't find them under $150. If you do, give me a shout out. Maybe we can go ahead, do a little trade. But no, let's talk about this, right? So, quick comparison. Bill McKenna actually ended up posting this on Saturday. And then for some strange reason, I ended up revisiting back, I think it was on Sunday morning, and he took it down. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and declare this as an official unreleased image leaked by the man himself. Pretty excited for this, you guys. Now the belt, we've already talked about what that belt is bringing, right? We got those side plates, but it's going to be that torso. The upgrade from the last one, and only rightfully so, because if you do think about it, man has aged like fine wine, dude. He's actually bigger now than he was in his younger days, and it's usually the opposite, and you know what? I can actually attest to that. But then again, it's also on how you perceive things, right? If you're taking care of yourself, guess what the Figgy game is going to do for you? It's going to come back, it's going to pay you tenfold, and it's going to bring rock bottom, electrifying elbows left and right. So definitely turn on that notification bell because this is actually going to be landing here on the WHF home before you know it. So again, if you guys haven't gotten a chance to pick this up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Getting into the AEW realm, we're going to talk about this Elite 4-pack that was just shown this morning. Now, there was discussion about some of these gears already being put out, and yes, I'm already seeing some from Series 5. But bringing it as a whole is what really brings it, like, especially if you're talking about a team. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you as an example. Like, let's go ahead and say that the Inner Circle was the very first release. I think that, or kind of like how they did with the WWE line, where they brought out the 4 Horsemen in the set. But yeah, we're going to get Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, Moxley, and MJF. And I'm not sure if they're also doing this because they're kind of stepping back, kind of doing the same thing that they did with Series 1, where they re-brought back some of the figs. And I know that was due to skin tone, but if you do put this Kenny Omega right there, like that one sold out ASAP. And I know the Jericho and Moxley, they're always doing well, especially if you're going to be including accessories such as the belt and the bat. AEW Mike, we've seen that, but having it all together again, me as a personal preference, I would have definitely loved to seen the Inner Circle or really just any other faction that we've seen in AEW. Getting into the accessory department, we haven't seen much by them. I know they're going to be coming out with the weapon pack where you get the belt, you get the steel chair wrapped in barbed wire. But as far as an entrance stage, as of right now, the big discussion is having it first to be introduced as a pop-up. Eventually, I'm sure we'll get something kind of like plastic or overscaled to where it should be right there, alongside similar to what they were doing with the Mattel playsets. And another thing too is that this isn't the only thing that has popped up. We actually saw this pop up earlier on, I think over the weekend, and it should be scheduled to release later on this year in 2021. Not just that, but a lot of mysteries, and I'm going to call them mysteries because that's what it is. Like, if you're marking an AEW fig and not describing as to who the character is, I think what it is, you guys, at this moment, they're just trying to find out, narrow it down, maybe get some figgies or some first time in the lines that they haven't released to throw in here. So yeah, 2-packs coming out, a whole bunch of plethora, and none of them basics, because the very important thing that you guys got to remember about this whole line is that they made it very clear. There's not going to be any basics. If the name is All Elite, you're going to get nothing but All Elite articulation. Jumping back into the Mattel line, we are scheduled to see a Ciampa, and no, we actually did not see that at the last Toy Fair. But if you do want an idea, something that we would all love to see, not just that's a WHF collector, but I'm talking about like anybody that's a diehard, gets down and dirty, NXT TakeOver. Yes, we got a little fantasy with it, but give us that entrance helmet. Do what BEW. I know that's a tough task at hand, but definitely bring your own touch, man. Would love to see the whole entrance jacket right alongside with it. And Andre the Giant too, making a huge impact in the upcoming Legends line. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. It's either going to fall in Legends Series 11 or Legends Series 12. Now, the rumor at this moment is that the head scan will be the exact same one that we just saw in that basic with the WrestleMania. But you know what? If they want to go ahead and really go above and beyond, they could go ahead, bring back what they did with the Maddie's collector, the one that kind of had the bearded look, except implement the True FX. That was today's figure news though, but give me your thoughts. Would love to hear as to what you guys think of these upcoming packs. Are you guys looking forward to maybe Mattel stepping up their game in the UE realm and kind of bringing their own touch, very similar to what we saw in the beginning of the video? If that is the case, hey, so many different factions or OGs, legends that we have not still seen in that line, and that being the top of the line right there in the Mattel score. Come on, man, make it happen. Let's get it going. Again, if you guys are joining the family for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and we'll see you ladies and my friends on the next one.